Mitchell.
Mr. Speaker, I draw the House's attention to my entry in the Register of Members' Interests, and it is a great pleasure to follow the honourable gentleman for Antrim East, who I first met more than 25 years ago when he was the Mayor of Belfast. Mr. Speaker, I want to speak up today for compromise, and I find myself very much drawn to the arguments put by my right honourable friend from Chingford. I was, of course, his whip more than a quarter of a century ago during the Maastricht debate, and today we are in absolute agreement, and I think he spoke extremely well in the cause of compromise. And, Mr. Speaker, I voted against the Prime Minister's deal in January. I voted against it then because I thought that there was time for the overall deal to be changed in the best interests of those I represent in the royal town of Sutton Coldfield. I voted for it, however, earlier this month because I thought the options and the opportunities have narrowed significantly, and I will be voting for it today. I don't like the deal. I've concluded it's the least worst option. I'm particularly worried about the issue of the backstop, but above all I'm worried about the central point that was made by my right honourable friend for Wokingham, which is that we have gone about this and breached the fundamental rule that was certainly the case when I used to go to ministerial meetings in Brussels, which is that nothing is agreed until everything is agreed, and it is the failure to endorse that cardinal principle of negotiating with the EU which has let us down so badly. So, Mr. Speaker, the government has found a way to keep themselves compliant with your directions from the Chair, but we're negotiating today, we're discussing and voting today on essentially the government's deal. I will vote for it. If it goes down tonight and the government fails, then this House must accept that we are back fair and square in the process set out by my right honourable friend for West Dorset, which I supported, and where it was no surprise at all, Mr. Speaker, that the House did not make a decision on Wednesday this week and voted no effectively for everything. But next Monday, Mr. Speaker, if the government fails today, then the House must recognise that those votes on Monday are extremely important, and in my judgment it is likely that the House will vote yes to at least two of them. I'll give way.